Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today we're going to take a look at this banquet space that we have here. And so first let's just look at the distances we have. First of all, the space, the span between the two major walls here will be, I believe, 24.5 feet. And then the depth here is 46 from pillar to pillar out here, post to post. Also, we have a elevation height of these rafters up here of 12 feet 2 inches roughly. A couple other things that we want to look at is, we have some planters here that take up a pretty good amount of the space. Here, and a couple over here. We have a seating area right here, and then we have a fireplace space over here. So we want to keep those things in mind as we choose to place the equipment. As you might be able to tell here, I have Sunpak, which are gas-fired TSH models, which are two-stage, hardwired. They put out two different outputs, a 25,000 output and a 34,000 BTU output. And I have them spaced kind of uniformly. Actually, let me just get you the space between these out here, which is going to be uniform throughout the whole system here. Whoops, sorry about that. So we have nearly 11 feet that direction, center to center, and then from this direction here, we're looking at center to center 12 feet. So there you have that. And then the one that's in the middle here, I just had that centered within the space between, the same distance away from the wall as these here. So being that they're 12 foot, so obviously 6 foot centered from the center of the structure itself. And yeah, I chose not to place a unit over here just because I didn't want to take away some of the structural appearance of the fireplace over here. So I wanted to kind of keep that open. There will be some output of heat off of the fireplace. Not much. Generally, I find that the fireplaces don't put out enough heat to warm people up, but it's a nice ambience, and I just didn't want to rob from the the architectural aspect of the space here, so that's why I left this one particular heater off. However, you could choose to place one there right in line with these over here, in the center like this one is on the opposite side, however. So yeah, we have a total of 9 units here, and these are 34,000, 25,000 adjustable units. So like I said before, they go from 25 to 34, one or the other. They don't just adjust between those. Looking at the output of heat ray, you can see we have a fairly well covered area. Let's try to get right on top of here, and you'll see that we have a little bit of missing area here, and then obviously in front of the fireplace. But other than that, it's a fairly well covered area. I considered this space over here, but any other layout wouldn't allow me to properly heat up this space here, so I have to kind of throw a little bit of extra heat over here in the planter. We're quite a distance away from the planter, with the bottom of the heater being, let's see how far we are here. Technically, I'll put it right there, and so you can see here we're 8 foot 5 inches away from that planter, which is well enough to not burn any plant life that might be in there. Now, if you have a tree or something like that, you're going to want to make sure we don't interfere with the heater or the heater interfere with the tree. So keep that in mind. But other than that, it's a pretty. Let's just go over here real quick. I want to show you this, which is the heater spacing. Now I have it at 17 inches off this edge because of the 34 output. Now technically that 34 inches is written in the book, but it describes this being a complete wall all the way down. And then also the height of the heater, I have 13 inches off of this beam being the combustible surface that would be above the heater itself. These joists here I have them spaced at 4-foot centers, so that would work out perfect with the brackets for the heaters. I don't have the brackets shown right here, but they would just, 2 bolts would mount in here, lags rather would mount on here, and then that would just adhere to this here. I could actually go in here and just, I think I have them in here, I just didn't pull them down properly, so I just pull that down. Go down here, there we go, and so that's how it would look here. The other one I'll do that at a later date, but yeah, so these will just have the 2 bolts here going into the wooden beam, and then this bracket would be cut to that specific 13-inch length, and it would fit perfectly there. So there you have it. Again, about approximately 9 units for this space, and I would also individually switch these heaters. There's a duplex switch you can use with the TSH hardwired, so you'd have a total of 9 duplex switches. They would be located somewhere inside the building for safety, and then you'd run your low voltage from those switches to each heater location. You can put like 2 heaters on one switch, but you lose that flexibility of you can have this one hot, this one cold, something, or hot being 34 and cold being 25,000 BTUs. But if you put them on the same switch, obviously you lose that portion of flexibility. So there you have it. This is the only other caution I would have on this application. I don't know the physical area that it'll be in, so if this is a high wind area, we would want to definitely consider using electric heaters if there's a lot of wind that comes through this, if it's actually a breezeway. I'm not sure what the structure height is here. I'm just guessing on the dimension on this height of the wall. This dimension here I think I have proper, but I just don't have this dimension of the wall here. So if there is a real high wind breeze area, we would want to consider electric heaters. Other than that, I think this is a good looking plan, and if you have any questions or if you're looking for some help on your application, feel free to give us a call at Tropic Heating or patioheat.com, and we'd be happy to assist you. Thank you, and you have a great day.